I said goodbye to Klaipėda and hopped on the ferry to the Curonian Spit. The ticket for the ferry was €1.10, and I didn't learn this until I took the ferry back across to Klaipėda the following day, but that is the round trip price. You don't pay for the ferry coming back from the Spit. It's so close, you'd think that we just might make a bridge. It's so close. I think it's gonna take like 5 minutes. Just as I thought, it really did take only 5 minutes to cross, and I disembarked to explore the area. From Klaipėda, I took the ferry across the Curonian Lagoon to the town of Smiltynė, which is the northernmost town on the Curonian Spit. This ferry is for pedestrians and cyclists only. There is a car ferry as well, but it's in a different location. I will link below to both ferries in the description box so that you can see the times and locations of both. Hi, I'm Laura, and for the last 11 years, my boyfriend Luke and I have been living in different countries around the world. What was initially meant to be a year of travel after graduating from college quickly morphed into a lifelong love for exploring the world. Since we packed up those backpacks for the first time back in 2010, we have lived in New Zealand, Australia, South Korea, Mexico, and are now living in Lithuania. In between those settled years, we spent long periods of time traveling to over 20 different countries. And now, we're enjoying setting up a new life in a new country, very different from our last. And through these videos, I share my experiences with you. Welcome to the Curonian Spit. This is a place that so many people have recommended. Let's learn a little bit about it, shall we? The Curonian Spit is 98 kilometers long, or 60 miles. The Spit separates the Curonian Lagoon to the east with the Baltic Sea to its west. The northern portion of the Spit lies in Lithuania, while the southern end is in Kaliningrad, Russia. What is a spit, you may be wondering? It's a strip of land, usually a sand formation, which is connected to the mainland at one end. The Spit connects to the mainland in Kaliningrad. So I'm gonna spend the morning exploring this end of the Spit. I believe the place is called Smiltynė. There's a bike path that goes all the way around. I'm gonna head this way along it to the right of the ferry terminal and do a little exploring, but then I want to head to the other side. There's like a nice walking path. There's loads of paths all over the Spit for bikes and for hiking and stuff. It's so much greener than I thought it was going to be. I guess because of all the pictures and everyone talking about the sand dunes and stuff, I thought it was just going to be like a sandy island, but it's much like the rest of Lithuania. It's so green, it's so lush. So I'm interested to see more of it, to explore a little bit, and then we'll head to Nida tonight. I walked along the road for a little while exploring some of the different sites along the way, and then I eventually found the path that would take me to the beach. You think this path is going to take me to the beach? I don't know, let's find out. I see sand. Oh geez, I was so much closer than I thought I was. In some parts of the Spit, it's so narrow. I thought I was gonna have to walk for another like 10 minutes to get to the beach, but I can hear the sea already and I see some sand. So I think from one side to the other, the smallest area is like 200 meters or something. Wow, so beautiful. Sound of the sea. Oh, that's thick sand. Just me and my shadow. Wow. It's so wide. This is beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. I enjoyed the sunshine and the warm weather and having the beach entirely to myself. I sat down and had a little mid-morning snack, relaxed for a while, and then carried on a little bit further until I got to an area where there were a few more people and an exit out onto the walking paths just off the beach. haven't even gotten to the part of the Spit that everyone recommends, and I'm already obsessed. Like, this trail is so beautiful. It's totally paved. It's so green. It's so quiet. I can't imagine what it must have been like a few weeks ago when it was warm and kids were still off from school and stuff. I'm sure it's probably so busy during the summer, but what a gift to be here with warm weather. And pretty much no one. I passed one couple on the beach walking their dog, and that's it. There's a few people on bikes on this path that I've seen so far, but otherwise, I'm on this Spit by myself. I'm sure when I get to Nida, that's where everyone will be, because when we got off the ferry, everyone got straight on the bus. But I highly recommend sticking around this little neck of the woods for a little while, because it's so beautiful. It's so quiet. The beach, the sand is so soft. It squeaks when you walk on it. That's a rarity in my experience at the beach. But it's so beautiful. I also have this like sense of nostalgia at the minute of being at a beach in a place that gets cold. It's been so long since I went to the beach when it's like autumn time. It was something that I used to do with my parents all the time when I was a teenager, and I feel a little like nostalgic for for my childhood and like that feeling of being by the beach and the bracing wind, but it's still so fresh and sunny. You guys, I love it here. Might not go back to Utena. There's definitely more people at the beach now, so it's perfect timing for me to head back towards the ferry to catch the bus. There's a bus pretty much once an hour, I think, that takes you the length of the island. So I'm going to go to the Hill of Witches, which is sorry, a sight to see along the way. It's a little bit closer than halfway to Nida, and thought it would be a cool way to break up the journey and see another sight on the Spit. So let's go.
The bus I caught was a double-decker, so I headed to the top and sat at the front to get a nice view of the road ahead. To get from Smiltine to the Hill of Witches, I paid €2. I'll link below to the bus timetable in the description box.
So I've just taken the bus to Joudkrante, which is so beautiful. You can't even see the sort of mainland anymore. So obviously it's quite a bit further away. It's so beautiful. The journey is so nice. I forgot that I'm basically a child and I can't sit at the front of a double-decker bus. I felt a little bit like bus sick, but luckily it was a short bus. It was only about 15 minutes, if that, to get here. €2. And I think it's another 3 to get me to Nida. So I'm gonna spend about an hour here, see if I can get to the Hill of Witches. The buses aren't every hour, so there's one in an hour, and then after that there's not one for another 2 hours. So I think I'll have a quick stop here, and oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's like a summer's day now.
I walked along the waterfront until I got to the entrance to the Hill of Witches. The Hill of Witches is a museum of wooden sculptures on top of one of the area's largest parabolic or U-shaped sand dunes. Since the late 19th century, the hill has attracted thousands of people on Midsummer's Day to pray here because of its mystical atmosphere. The outdoor museum was created in 1979 when sculptors and blacksmiths from around Lithuania were inspired to embody the characters of the fairy tales and legends of this hill. Because they're made of wood, of course, they don't last forever. Now, every year, there are new sculptures added. At the time of recording, there are more than 80 sculptures on this hill.
There's so many different trails that take you off in different directions. I think if I had like a week here, this would be such a fun hiking trip. Like, you could just go walking in any direction, and it's so beautiful, it's so quiet, and the air is so fresh. This is paradise, you guys. I'm just waiting for the bus to Nida now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one, where we check out the largest moving sand dunes in Europe. It's been such a good day. I've had so much fun exploring this half of the Spit. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.